You know those general knowledge quizzes that just pop up everywhere online? Well, today we're diving into that super addictive world. You've definitely seen them, and I bet you've been stumped by at least one. It's that hunt for the surprising answer that keeps us all hooked. So you ready to test your knowledge with some of the biggest viral questions out there? Let's do it.
Okay, let's kick things off with an absolute classic. Which bird can fly backward? It sounds so simple, but it always makes you stop and think for a second, right? Go on, have a guess. Lock it in.
If you said hummingbird, you got it. Their wings are just incredible, letting them hover and even fly in reverse. And this is a perfect example of why these quizzes are so popular. It's a simple, amazing little fact that just kind of blows your mind a little bit.
And that leads us right into our first big category, the amazing animal kingdom. I mean, this topic is just a goldmine for strange and wonderful facts. It's pretty much a requirement for any good quiz. So, let's see how you do with a few more.
All right, next up. Which animal is famous for having a black tongue? It's not one you see every single day, but it's definitely an iconic animal. Got an answer in your head?
That's right, it's the giraffe. And get this, the reason is pretty wild. Scientists think their tongues are so dark to protect them from getting sunburned while they're eating leaves all day. How cool is that? Just another perfect piece of trivia.
Okay, you might want to prepare yourself for this one. This fact might just change how you feel about summer nights forever. A tiny little mosquito. How many teeth could it possibly have? Go on, take a guess.
The answer is 47. Yep, 47 tiny little teeth. Isn't that insane? It's the perfect example of a shocking fact about something you see all the time. It just shows how much weird stuff is going on right under our noses.
All right, last one for the animal round. There's a really common farm animal out there that, because of its body, literally cannot look up at the sky. Which one is it?
It's the pig. Yeah, because of the way their neck muscles are structured, they just can't tilt their head up that far. It's a simple little fact, but I bet it's one you won't forget.
Okay, so we've moved on from the animal kingdom to the one animal we think we know best, ourselves. But as you're about to find out, the human body has more than a few secrets of its own.
This is such a great question. I mean, we use our eyes all day, every day, but what's their limit? Let's say you're out on a perfectly clear, dark night. How far away could you be and still see a single candle flame?
An incredible 20 kilometers. That's about 12.5 miles. That's just how powerful our vision is. If the conditions are perfect, you can spot a tiny flame from that far away. Absolutely amazing.
You know, we're always told to stay hydrated, and this next fact really drives that point home. What do you think makes up most of the human brain?
It's about 80% water. That's why being even a little bit dehydrated can mess with your mood, your concentration, everything. Kind of makes you want to go grab a glass of water right now, doesn't it?
Okay, for our next section, let's look at the stuff we use every single day. You'll find that the stories behind them are way more interesting and, well, more global than you'd ever think.
Just think about the tech you're probably holding right now. WhatsApp? That's an American company. The electronics giant Samsung? That's from South Korea. And hey, remember those classic Nokia phones? All the way from Finland. It's a fantastic reminder of just how global our lives have become. And this timeline just shows how ideas we totally take for granted have come from all over the place. The whole concept of taking exams, that started in ancient China. The simple, humble matchstick, that was invented in Britain. And even something really modern, like India's huge digital ID system, Aadhaar, from 2008. These things that shape our lives come from all over the world and from different points in history.
All right, for our last round, we're diving into the truly bizarre stuff. You know, these are the facts that win you the pub quiz and make everyone at the table go, "No way, seriously?"
So what do you think? A weed? Some kind of vine? What plant out there holds the world record for just growing like crazy?
It's bamboo. Some types of bamboo can grow almost a meter in a single day. You could literally pull up a chair and watch it grow. It's also why it's considered such a great renewable resource.
Okay, this sounds like it's straight out of a science fiction movie, but I promise this actually happened. A major country managed to get a seed to sprout up there in that harsh environment. Who was it?
It was China. Back in 2019, as part of their Chang'e 4 mission, they got a cotton seed to become the very first plant to ever germinate on the moon. A small step for a plant, right? But a giant leap for science.
We've thrown a lot of wild facts at you today, from backward flying birds to plants on the moon. But you know, every good quiz has to wrap up with one final challenge, and this one is just for you.
So here it is. Your final challenge is a question we're leaving with you to figure out. Which country's people are said to eat stones? Your choices are A. India, B. China, C. Sri Lanka, or D. Pakistan? Now, we're not going to give you the answer. This is one of those classic viral questions designed to get you curious and start searching. So, what's your gut feeling? Thanks for playing along with us today.